Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through your 6 weeks project. It says your 6 weeks assessment is composed of 2 parts, a project and an exam. So for your project, you'll be asked to do a number of things such as create 2 squares, fill with color and or gradient, create 2 circles, fill with color and or gradient, and then remove the background from the following image and add a stroke. You will be doing this all on the same artboard, okay? So you're turning in one image, okay? You can change the background if you'd like, but it is not required. So I'm copying the image. Sorry, my menu is covering. And do file, file, new. And then make sure you do put your last name and then the date. So today is January the 18th. And then create. And that is very small, but it's okay. I'm gonna do window and then fit to area. And the reason why it's so small is because the image is small itself. You'll see that how it's pixelated, but that's okay. And so you can approach this a number of ways. You can go into the object selection, try to see if that suits fit. And then since you are just removing the background, you can actually go in and select inverse delete. And you'll see how that's not the way to go. Okay, now you can approach this with the magic wand tool and then select the house, so to say, and select, let's see if similar is an option here. I don't think similar is an option, but you could go in and delete and then go individually. Again, just another option. You can use the eraser tool, just make it slightly bigger and then begin like that. It looks like you're saving a lot of time, but just realize that you literally have to go in there and get the details around them, okay? So just be cognizant of that. Now you can see with the magic wand tool what picks up. You'll see how it's a bit difficult. I'm actually going to go ahead and then try out the object selection tool one more time, and it picks up the house. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stop trying to take shortcuts and start tracing around. And you could work in sections so you're not risking the chance of losing everything that you selected. So I'm going to go around Lisa's head and then Marge's arm. And delete. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I am being a tad bit sloppy, but I'm just trying to show y'all the different approaches you could take. So let's say you deselect by accident, you can undo, and it comes right back. I do need to fix the hair up there. I do see that. So I know somebody is saying in their head, you left that out. Okay. Eyelashes, try your best to save them. Let me go ahead. And I'm actually going to skip that portion again. And this way, I would go with the magic wand to see if I can delete the brown up there. If not, I'll just go with the eraser. And the magic wand tool with Photopea is not as precise as I like. I am going to change this to 32 to see if that helps me out. sure. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in more. And that's 600%. So the more you zoom in, the more pixelated it's going to be. Whenever you're looking at photo resolution, which we did go over, but I'm sure y'all forgot, you always want it more than the default, which is 72, unless the photo is very large. And if you remember the size of the photo or the artboard, it was 740 something pixels by 400 and I think 44. So you'll see how that plays a role. Okay, and so if you want to know how big that is, it's about half the size of your computer screen. Okay, go ahead and get this grass. And you don't have to worry about the insides. I don't like how the green is staying, but we'll live. Can't tell if that's selected. Okay, I think that is selected. And again, don't be afraid to use multiple tools to remove the background. I feel I could have possibly been done already if I would have just done the polygon lasso tool. But that's just my opinion. But I do want to show you how you can approach this in multiple ways. And then this hair, I would definitely recommend the polygon lasso, not polygon, the magic wand tool. On Photoshop, when you have more than one thing selected of the same color, you can select similar, so pick up the same color. I do not see that option on Photo P. If you do see that option, let me know. Okay, finally finished that. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back out. It's not the best, but like I said, I would just recommend going in with the polygon lasso tool, avoiding all of that struggle. Okay, your next thing that you must do is create the 2 squares and the 2 circles. These can be whatever size. So again, you would use the rectangular marquee tool, and then you would hold down shift to create a perfect square. I'm gonna go ahead and do a new layer for my squares and then just do edit fill. I'll keep it at foreground, but remember you can do custom and then you can change the color. So if I wanted to do Simpson green or Simpson yellow, you could literally just click on them and the color appears, or like the color of Marge's dress, Bart's shirt, and you'll see how it appears. Okay, quick tip, you could just go edit copy, edit paste, move it, select it with the magic wand tool, and then do your gradient. And then you would just draw it in there. Okay, or if you need me to show you again how to draw a square, you would just click and drag. And that's pretty much it. Okay, now I'm going to do my circles. I'm going to hold down Shift 2, edit fill. And you can move that in case it's in the way. And then something needs a stroke, right? Layer 1 needs a stroke. So I'm gonna go edit, stroke. Now, if you're going to add a stroke to everything that's on one layer, you could just do it that way. You don't need to go back. But if you see these black dots right here, that's stuff that I left out, okay? And then those lines between, that's color that we didn't get. So that's why I say you have to be extremely precise. And I apologize for the sloppiness, but I'm really trying to rush through this so it's not a lengthy video. So I did center instead of outside, just because on outside, you can see some more stuff, okay? And then how do you get rid of those black dots? You would just erase them. And then why do they appear? In case you haven't figured it out, remember it outlines everything that's on that layer. So if you miss something, it's going to create an outline of it because that's what you asked, right? To outline everything. And then I can actually reduce the size on this and then somewhat fix his hair. Okay, now if you're wanting to, thank you. If you're wanting to remove the background, change the background. Could Google, let's say, I don't know why I'm being so peculiar here. Don't know where this is at, but that's okay. Edit, paste, Alt Control T, Alt Command T if you have a Mac, and then drag it down. Okay, and then as always, file, export as, we can save on your computer. Any file type is fine. I can open up everything or save as PSD, that's fine with me. But if you cannot save, you would just do publish online and then insert the link.